Peter, I'm pitting.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
On your left. Clear left. Clear right.
Holy Jesus, no, they're just gonna stop it. We're done. We need to be able to do a better outlet than that.
I think you're muted, though.
Oh, you're on the Discord. Hold on. Okay, try that again.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's better.
Does the Discord go to your Twitch stream, or is it just the iRacing radio?
Yep, Discord too.
Okay.
Or at least it should.
The pit exit's clear.
I think people get enough of me talking to myself. Yeah, change it up a little. So I've been having some severe USB and then VR issues. I think I need to do a flatten and repave this week.
Oh no! Like, it seems like it's been an ongoing thing for you lately.
Yep, exactly. Hence getting sick of trying to troubleshoot. How about I just nuke it?
That sounds terrible.
And honest, I mean, it's still set up to be my, you know, I haven't reformatted it in years because it was my work machine and game, all the things machine. So I mean, I got fucking Docker running, multiple versions of SQL Server. It's just, it's ridiculous. It needs to be flattened.
Oh, you know what? I figured out what my frame rate issue was.
Oh yeah?
I know it was like a similar like work thing. It was Hyper-V.
Ah.
Running an old version of Docker for Windows.
Yeah, there you go.
Consuming CPU in a way that didn't show in the task manager.
Yeah. Oh shit. Do I have to make sure I don't have Docker running? Actually,
I'm not going to go, Jack. I'm just doing fixed stop actions.
I think that's still part of my startup. I need to make sure I kill that. But yeah, that was like last week. I had iRacing taking 60% and everything else taking a fraction of percent, and I'm pegging it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, it was driving me nuts too, because from my perspective, you know, it was kind of like a greenfield setup, nothing was running, specs are good, and then it was dead. So I hear you.
Off the pace.
But I need to get that clean separation, you know, because I don't technically have a job right now anyway. What's the point?
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to shoot for the same route myself. The machine side, not the employment side. How's the search going though? It sounded like you had at least a few prospects.
Yeah, you know, there's one of my top 3 came back with the verbal offer on Friday, and we're going to connect again tomorrow afternoon to see if we can close our remaining gaps. That's I'll be very pleased with that if we can.
Oh, that sounds good. Is that going to be like a step up overall, you think?
Similar kind of work, but full-time instead of...
warm contract today?
Well, I mean, so I was a full-time consultant before, but this will just be straight up full-time, which is a change I am looking to make. So, the actual work is very similar to work I've already done at the same level. so I'll be dropping into a role that can be immediately effective.
Hey, Jason, can you confirm that we're
Perfect,
supposed
man.
to grid
I'm happy
during
for you.
gridding?
Yellow flag, watch out.
Assuming it all goes through, but I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, I've got two other that are, they're, you know,
Heading in.
it's hard to rank the top three because they've each got their pluses and minuses. Like, this one will involve relocation, which I'm up for, but it's a pain in the ass, right? So, another one of the others doesn't, and then the other two are in an area of medical that I really like, and this one is not, but the people are awesome, so I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
Got it. You relocate. Where are you looking at?
That's a good question. I've got a choice that I need to take a look at. It should be basically Chicago or
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Green Bay or Atlanta. Atlanta's out. That's a hard no.
Yeah. Though even Chicago and Green Bay is tough.
I've always loved Chicago, man. I mean, it just feels like Minneapolis, but bigger to me every time I go.
Yeah, I've been, but I haven't really gotten to know it. You know, I went to the Bean, etc., etc.
Yeah, it feels the same as here.
Okay,
It's
Pete,
just,
there's a car exit in the pit.
it's just
Heads up.
scale up.
You're currently
Good Polish
1.9
food,
seconds
good things
off the
Oh,
pace.
good, all the things food, man. But well, that would be the big rub there, though, is I'd be working like fucking in the geometric center of the thick of it downtown, which is, you know, that might sound exciting, but it's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your comfort level using public transit, too, in a place like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I really don't want to be schlepping around a laptop or two on the Chicago L at 1 a.m. after I'm working late somewhere. You know, that does not sound like a good time. They don't have concealed carry there.
You passed me left, Jeff. I'm spitting.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'll do the same, so I'm trying to pick
Hey,
up
man, I'm
someone.
not kidding, you know. Even the trains up here, if I'm on it past
50
midnight,
and 35, right?
yep.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you. I grew up in Philly, like similar situations, just
Yeah,
going
there's
back.
there's firepower for work and firepower for other, just in case.
2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah.
I can think about that.
Oh, really? Interesting.
But really, it's just like that, getting in and
All right,
out of there.
3.5 minutes
not
to
so great, you know.
qualifying.
The security stuff aside, just I don't want an hour commute that's only 10 miles, you know.
Jason, can we get an answer about gridding during gridding?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Are we supposed to grid, or are we supposed to not grid?
You're currently
Yeah, you can definitely
7
grid.
seconds off the pace. That lap time was 1:34.1.
Did you catch that? You can definitely grid.
So James, or Jason, if everybody grids, the race doesn't automatically start?
No, I'll be holding back, and I believe James will be holding back. And then once he's done with the drivers' meeting, I'll reset the grid timer down to 1 minute. So, I mean, it would be better anyway if everybody did grid. And that just
Sector 1
gives
is
me and him a
2.3
chance to hop in real
seconds.
quick.
I'm going to check my Docker runtime quickly, just to make sure that's
Cool,
not a
thank
problem. You know?
This driver's meeting shift is the most exciting format change to happen in months.
Hello.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Again? Hola. Hola, Darwin.
Hey, Darwin.
Hey, Walter. Hello. After the long straight, the long easy right.
Thanks for not killing me, Jeff.
No worries, bud. Hitting in.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Oh crap, I quit the sim. I tried to quit the broadcast I had running in a background window. Oops.
Yep, definitely flattening and repaving. Just took a quick look at all my resident services and like,
Track
this
temperature's
is
decreasing. It's now 82
this is ridiculous.
Fahrenheit. Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Pete, we've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
This lap isn't going to count, so just trying to make sure the balance is good. Okay, not too bad. hope I've got enough time for all four here. I messed around a little too long trying to ruin things.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get cut off at 3. Accidentally closed the sim.
Yikes, that'll do it.
Place. Your last lap time was at 1:34.92.
That wasn't great.
P3. The car ahead has just done a 1:33.93. Has just posted a 1:34.00. The leader has just done a 1:33.21.
Damn it. Had to hit the brakes a fucking 4th time going through there.
P6. Good lap. That's your best in the session. That puts you 0.5.
Well, at least we'll be able to get the 4th lap, and I wasn't sure.
1:33.74.
Doing a little too much troubleshooting before the quality session.
The leader has just done a 1:33.04.
We're not going to be doing that. I'll tell you that right now. God damn it.
I don't think I'm going to finish my fourth.
Chris has the sauce again. That's annoying.
Sauce?
Yeah, he's on pole by a while.
That he is. Come on,
That's
turn
the end of the
8.
session.
Ah.
All right.
Well,
Make sure
I
I got
guess that
everything
just
set up
means
now. I
I'm a
didn't do
little bit
anything
behind
dumb.
the carnage.
All right, folks, can everyone
We're
hear
set
me?
up. We're on the right scene. Let's take good audio. Looks like there's an audio signal. Yay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
So I sound like a broken record with it, but I'm going to talk about a couple things that we had a lot of issues with a couple of weeks
That's the
here.
idea, Bri.
One of the things we're seeing a whole lot of is dive bombs. People are going really late braking. They're taking a line into the corner, a very early
Clean
apex,
out my
which is
headset
all it's
here.
going to do is throw them out into the cars that are in front of them. It's causing contacts, incidents, a lot of other things. So, there's no dive bomb, and I think we've talked about it.
Hello? Hey, they can't hear you.
Oh, no, he's talking.
You need to have substantial overlap.
I can't hear him now. I could.
Get into that, breaking in zone / the turn in.
Not everybody's gridded yet.
Tire needs to be up
Hey,
alongside their
can you
back
ping
tire.
James and let him know to talk on
if you
race
go in
control?
and you
I'm trying.
James.
bomb them in there, anything more than that, and
Get out of your car and you can hear him.
they're not going to expect it. They're not going to see you, and you guys are both going to have contact. We want you to race hard and everything, but dive bombing in to where there's just no way you can make the corner is not called for, and we've seen a whole lot of that over the last couple of weeks. The other thing with blue flags, we still are getting people that there's a race going on behind them. They're getting the blue flags. They're letting a couple of the cars through, and then they're going through either the apex slower than normal, or they didn't let the entire pack through. That's actually racing for position. Let them through. Let them get through. You can tuck in behind them, get that draft, and pull through again. Don't let two cars go, and then
Hey, James, can you hear me?
on the third car that's in that same lead pack. That third car might be back a little. It might be 7/8 back, but they're in the draft. You cut down into that and go super slow through the corner. You just made them drop out. They're not going to be able to stay with the group in front.
We just lost everybody again.
Can you hear me now? Everyone on the grid?
I can hear you, but not from on the grid, James.
Anyone able to hear me on the grid?
iRacing Radio defaulted to all teams off, so all I did was click it on and I started hearing you, so.
I got you now on the grid, too.
Did you guys have to do anything on the grid to get it, or did it just come and start working?
Yeah, just started working. You switch to race control.
All right, excellent. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be quick on here just so I can cover a couple things that I was discussing. The biggest thing that I was saying, and I sound like a broken record, but every week we seem to have to mention don't start from, don't dive bomb. We're seeing more and more of that in the reviews. There's protests that come in. There's just, reviews that we look and see in the contacts that take place. Normally, what we're seeing is people are dive bombing just way over speed into a corner. There's no way they can make the apex of the corner. They're going to make contact. They're going to shoot through wide. Something bad's going to happen. We've talked about it in the past that you shouldn't be going, into that corner unless you have significant overlap before you get to the corner itself, which means really in the braking zone, maybe the turn-in zone in some cases. But it's significant overlaps to find that, if I'm the car behind, that my front tires are in line with the rear tires of the car that I'm trying to overtake. If you're further back and you late brake to get into there, you're going to overshoot. You're going to cause contact. You're going to get incident points. You're going to get penalties. Also, you're going to put yourself and the other car at a high risk. I mean, there's a good chance there. If you're not, don't have
actually
overlap,
going to be 10 minutes. They'll advance it to 1 minute once the
never going to let them know that you're
driver's
there.
meeting concludes.
So you just need to be extremely careful as far as going in there. Don't dive bomb. You guys see it happen all week long in the public races. We don't let it happen here. We want aggressive racing or strong racing, but we don't want overly aggressive, turn in, dive bombing, things along those lines. The other thing is blue flags. If you get a blue flag, let the racing pack get by you cleanly. If you're on a straight, lift. Let them by you. Don't go down the rear back straight here. Let the first two cars go through. You all of a sudden pop out in a draft in a little gap that's there, even though the other car behind is in the draft, and then you're going super slow and they lose the draft. And
something like that. So they used to do the driver's meeting just before quali.
You popped out there. You don't want to be that person.
With people paying attention and whatnot.
Just pay attention to it.
For being available.
Coming up, let all the pack get through.
So, not everyone would come in
pay attention.
and park the car like they're supposed to. So they advance it to 10 minutes. They'll go through this, and then they will use race control to shorten it back up again.
Overly slowing.
So it's not really going to be 10
out
minutes.
Of the pits. If you're slow, if it's lap traffic or anything, give them right away.
If you've done any real world racing, you know what this is. We have to go through this every race.
You can communicate if you want to, or just go through.
I've given enough of these myself.
Out of the pits, it shouldn't be too bad here. The pits are a pretty good exit point here. Just remember your speed might be a little bit slower than the car coming around, so they might be catching up to you pretty quickly. So don't block them. Don't move in a situation where you're going to block them and make them have to brake.
It's mostly so for justification. So if somebody,
a little bit offline, so
forgets in the heat
blocked.
of the moment, there's
there's
no chance of claiming ignorance.
It's a long race.
Everybody knows. We talk about it every race.
People are not wrecking you on purpose. I mean, we are seeing, like I said, dive bombs that are done on purpose. Don't call the people out.
This is a driver's meeting is mandatory for every single track event I've ever been to, competitive or not.
Behind them got loose or hit them, and
just to
all of a sudden
outline the expectations, even if you've heard it a million times
on purpose. So be careful with that. Anything?
James is also a
cover on here.
NASA
Track limits,
instructor.
I don't think there's
in real world as well.
We saw horrible on the track limits that are on here.
On the
if you
ARA
go off
and
track,
SCCA side.
make sure you rejoin safely. If you spin out, watch for traffic.
Yes, James is a
it's your
professional
responsibility
instructor.
To rejoin in a safe manner. If you do spin, lock the brakes up once you know that you can't save it. That way your car is going in a single direction. It's not going to shoot out and shoot into anyone and cause any problems there. Make sure your spotter is on and is working. And again, remember, we will have a pit stop. There's lots of times to make a lot of opportunity to make up time here. It's a long race, 40 minutes, so everyone just be careful. Jason, anything to add?
I think the only thing I would add is the concertina effect going into Moss is real bad. I think it's trickier at this track than a lot of other tracks because it happens later in the first lap. So rather than that first turn, nasty chain reaction, this is happening later in the opening lap, and it gets pretty bad at Moss, and we had a lot of incidents last season at Moss. So just be mindful going there.
Can I make one recommendation coming through Moss? Speaking about blue flag etiquette, I think we should set an expectation. If you're attempting to yield through Moss, please stay to the left. Staying to the right is incredibly dangerous. I saw many lethal results of folks with good intentions, and it just being impossible to get through when you're slow rolling around the inside there.
Yeah, really good point. And in fact, to take that a step further, try to avoid yielding in Moss at all, if at all possible. Go really wide and long before Moss if you can, so that traffic coming through can take their regular turn in and get through it. Because there are several quick lines through Moss. There's not just one fast line through there. So you might go way offline to let somebody through, but that might be somebody else's preferred line. So if you can at all, avoid yielding inside Moss. But if you do, like Pete said, go as wide as possible.
people on the grid didn't hear what Pete said, but yeah.
Because I'm not important.
Yeah, so Pete put a comment out to us that we were able to hear. If you're going into Moss, which is the 180, at least the back stretch, if you are yielding to faster traffic, the slower traffic should stay far left through that entire corner. If you try to stay down right, you end up parking in the apex for someone normally, and you normally end up having contact. So, talk about it. Say, hey, I'm staying left. The other cars can go a little bit slower, stay right, and get through there cleanly. So just be careful with that. And Jason was saying there's lots of fast lines through there, so try not to, if you can, slow down before Moss. Let those fast cars get through. That way there's no stress on you, no stress on the faster cars.
Fred,
if they're
thanks, man.
back quite a
Appreciate
ways, more than say a second and a half,
We're gonna
2
need it
seconds,
today.
and you're pretty quick
This
through
is
Moss.
a draft log track,
get through it
and I
just
had
get out of the way. Don't
had a pretty bad
don't
strategic
go
and
slow through it
technical
thinking you're
error
gonna let them pass.
last week, so I'm
either gonna
I'm
send it and
fighting
get it
from
through
the
there,
mid of the
or
championship
let them
pack
off
now.
before that. Jason, go ahead.
So we're behind the 8 ball on a track where you can't break draft.
All right, I think that's it. So, James, are
No
you ready
pressure.
for a 1-minute countdown?
Yep, I'm good. I'll hop in.
All right, sounds good. Good race, everybody.
Yeah, so grid should advance to 60 seconds pretty quickly here. There we go. Okay, fuel I imagine it's going to be the 7. Yep, 7.9. What it's telling me so far.
All right, good luck, Pete. Hope you don't get rear-ended.
Thank you, sir, and I'd be concerned if you felt any other way. Yeah.
You good, James?
So we were talking about that a little earlier. That's
Yep,
sort
I'm
of
in. Thanks.
a pretty bog standard driver's meeting, driver safety meeting that is going to occur before any kind of real world event. James being a real world instructor and myself helping out with it now, there's nothing too unusual about that. It's not necessarily so serious. It's just setting the expectations for conduct for this league and making sure it's reinforced every time.
The track temp is 81 Fahrenheit, P4. Okay, Pete, here we go. Go.
Oh, I got a really bad jump.
Car right, clear right.
Start's okay, we're still in good shape here.
Left side, clear left.
Uh-oh. Someone's blinking out.
Bachelor is now leading.
I hope that's not me. I hope that's them. Is that Edwin? He's been gone for a while now. I'm going to be very pissed if he teleports
Left
directly in
side.
front of me.
Hold your line, clear left.
Well done, Pete. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You're now in the lead.
No, that is not going to be nearly enough to get away. They're going to be on me by the end of the lap. Unless they fight. Which seems unlikely. Paul and Jason are both very chill. Chris is a coin flip, but Paul and Jason are going to track me down. Oh, did he throughput?
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to teleport back in front of me. You know how that goes.
Yeah, it's a little nail bitey.
It was at this track too, you remember that?
Oh, it was Christian that time, I think.
Yep, it was Christian, yep.
But yeah, I still have memories of that.
A little PTSD.
Yep. Come on, James, hold it.
Yeah, they're back on me. Like nothing happened. Jeez. Yeah, Chris likes to put his left rear tire in the dirt, going around Moss. I made that comment last time I raced with him. He's able to make it work, but it's so high risk. I don't know, man. I mean, he gets lap times out of it when it works, but he's just relying on not getting dropped on draft when he gets it wrong, which is like every fourth lap. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that.
All good.
And I gotta fix this race. Okay, so the thing is, so I can't read that last line of text because
just those kind of hand of front cowling.
You can't change the dimensions for your like.
Nothing I can see.
I can't have one set of dimensions for what I have in the web browser versus what I have on the normal overlay. So pain in the ass.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Is the car exiting the pits?
Oh, he's in the pits already, huh? Oh, I see smoke.
Leader's just done a 134.00 P2. You've just done a 134.77.
Doing some frame rate issues coming around the start-finish line. Probably should have killed my mirrors with what was going on with my CPU getting ready for quali. Got some hidden process taking up a bunch. Doesn't show up in performance monitor or task manager. A pain in the
box
ass.
at the end of the trans is a little twisted.
Hold your line.
Gotcha. Thank you for the update.
Stay right.
We'll need to refuel 26 minutes into the race.
This is next corner. Take me on the right, okay?
Okay, I can make out Bruno. There you go. Thanks again for that follow. There's still a big old train running back there.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well done, Pete. Nice move, mate.
Go inside at the top of the hill in Lindell.
Keep it coming, man. This is great. You're leading.
Thank you.
The guy behind has just done a
Thanks, Adam.
133.40.
Thank you, Adam. My left.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Whew.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Me too. You've just done a 133.75. The guy behind has just done a 133.42.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Nah,
So probably worth mentioning. Damn it, missed an upshift. One of the slightly unique things about this league that's different than an official is normally I would gripe and complain that people are being too aggressive early on because there's no points for winning lap 2, but there is in this league. If you lead a certain number of laps, you get some bonus points. That's basically like good for another finishing position in terms of the championship points. There's incentive not to hang back and let someone cross for you every lap.
That one was a 133.86.
And also, it's Chris, so, yeah.
Goddamn good.
So I don't remember what the ratio is, but it's something like, I don't know if it's a fourth or a fifth of a race distance that you get points. They'll basically take, total laps available divided by some number, and then a multiple of that you leaded laps, you get bonus points.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Clear right. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Okay, Pete. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Right side. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
You've just done.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace. You've used half your fuel.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
How things going on up there for you?
They're going. Having us a bit of a slap fight with Chris here. By us, I mean me.
The lap time was at 1:33.35. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Ooh,
Left side.
that was weird.
Still
Get a
there.
rear tire up on the curb, maybe?
Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
That was at 1:34.00. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, thank God he backed out. I drifted a little wider than I wanted to. Feel the shift again.
Car right. Still there.
That's not good.
Still there.
I hope that doesn't mean my button plate's dying
Still there.
again.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
I'll go left.
My pit window's open. Halfway through. I don't know. We'll see.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Hold your line.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Right side.
Go to my
Clear
right.
right.
Moving.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
That was 133.22. Good lap.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
Ruben, when are you pit?
I haven't looked at it. You know, I mean, obviously the new Skip Harbor cars kind of changed the equation because they're basically F4 cars now.
Hold your line.
They haven't raced like these Skip Harbors in a long time.
Well done, Pete.
On your right. Clear right.
You're halfway home. We estimate
Heading
6
in.
minutes of fuel remaining. That's 20 minutes to go.
On your left. Clear left. You're on the right. 3 wide.
Pit lane speed 56 kilometers per hour.
Clear left.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Okay, a bit of a risk there. God damn it, my shift button plate's fucking up. Missed another upshift. Need to charge it, I think. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. So basically what I see in there is the top 4 are going to start adopting strategies that box each other out. That's my hunch,
Now 1.3 seconds.
which would mean that I should be able to run much quicker in clean air or even slower traffic overall.
The leader has just done a 132.92.
We'll see how it works out, and if I get caught up on some of these slower guys,
clear.
though,
On your right.
Could be
Clear
bad.
right. Right side. Clear right.
is he still there or what? Dude, don't call fucking right side when they're in the pit lane.
Alright, Pete, as the
What
car
the
exits
fuck?
the pits, heads up.
Pitting in.
I don't care who's in the pit lane. Shit, that just cost me 3/10. Oh, interesting.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Clear right. Clear right. Car right. Still there.
Okay, well this is a
Right, Pete.
problem.
Still there.
Alright, good.
Clear right.
say he's for position, so if he wants to fight, we're screwed.
Pitting out.
Did you take your pit yet?
Yeah. But I got a speeding penalty I have to go back for.
Dude!
I know. So enjoy this single draft. Teamwork.
The leader has just
Exclamation
done
point.
32.36.
Take me inside.
On your left. Left side, clear left.
The car in front is pitting. P8, sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the
Okay,
pace.
a couple more
Sector
laps
3
until we'll
is
find out
0.06
if this
off the
paid
pace.
off or not.
Jonathan Paul, I'm pitting.
Okay, Chris is going to know. So we're going to
How
find out
bad is
this lap.
15 seconds, I wonder?
Okay, and everybody behind me has pit as well. So, I don't know.
Okay, Pete.
I don't know,
Come
man.
on,
It
stay
might not pay
focused.
off.
Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. 15 minutes left. The leader's pitting now.
Car left.
Hey, Jake, I'm pitting this lap.
Hold your
Your
line.
laps great.
Thank you.
Hold your line, clear left.
We have to
Stay
Carrera,
with it.
even if it costs
What
me
are
a
you
couple
doing?
of positions in track position.
I'm
Peter,
not.
I'm going to pit this one.
I am. I'm not.
Going left.
Okay, where is he? Where is he?
Car in front is just posted at 132.50. Stay calm. Keep it smooth. P5.
1.5 seconds. We've got the pace. We're going to end up pretty much samesies. So no score draw. Just a little less hectic, I guess. We've got his draft. Don't follow him. Run your own line. Just don't let him get away.
Sitting out.
There's a very, very outside chance we can drop Hauser, but I don't see it.
The leader is pitting
I think
now.
this is going to be a big old gaggle.
Coming out onto the track.
A big pack at the end, I think.
Pitting out.
Sitting out.
Pitting out.
Car leaving the pits. This is fucking great, mate. Keep it coming. P4.
Okay, now I got to get on dance.
Incident in Clayton Corner.
Alright, well, didn't really help us at all, but didn't hurt us either.
Pitting out. All right, team, I see you behind me. I'm gonna let you pass on the right, and I'm gonna lift. Here I go.
Car left. Hold your
I
line.
see 2 more.
Clear left.
Thanks, Sean.
Sitting in jet.
Okay, Pete. We've gone out of
Yeah,
track
I see you,
limits.
James. I'm looking for a good spot.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. P3.
Don't fucking lose him. Just go.
Okay, go left.
You're just in my way. Let's
Thank
do
you.
some work.
Go left.
That was salty. Okay, well, we dropped Paul and James for now. But there's still 10 laps to go. 10 minutes to go, rather, so... Don't necessarily count on things going
Left
smoothly.
side. 3 wide. You're on the right. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Pete. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I'll pass on your right. Oh, yeah, sir.
The leader's just done
Thanks, Sean.
132.74. That lap was at 132.94.
Jesus
Car right.
Christ.
You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear right.
Sketchy. Dude needed to pick a damn side. Driving down the middle of the track,
Time to get defensive, mate.
trying to yield.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear right.
Sitting out.
Clear all round.
Go ahead, guys.
Car
Go
left.
ahead, guys.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
All right, Pete. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. You're leading. That last lap was at 133.51. There's an incident in Moss Corner.
Oh boy, incident in Moss, my favorite. Looks clear.
Car left.
There's payback for my cute little 3 wides, I imagine.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Easy now.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
V2.
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Pete.
On your left.
Thank you.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Don't touch that good ass now. Chill out.
Hold your line.
Yeah, I'm still here. I ain't dead yet.
Hold your line.
There's an incident in Clayton Corner.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
God damn it, Chris. Stop putting your left rear in the grass.
Clear left.
That's it. That's the race. What'd I tell you? Race over. Well, Chris dropped his left rear in the grass again, and my race is over.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Pete. That sucks.
Bro, I'll let you pass again as soon as you catch right back up to me.
I took just slightly too little fuel, so I'm behind Ruben Ray fuel saving.
Time to go right.
Nice.
I'm going right.
Yeah, during the last race we had, and the whole time during quali, and the whole time during this race, I'm like, he's gonna lose it because he insists on putting his left rear in the grass. So he's
Yeah.
fine. I'm dead.
Oh, he's fine. Wonderful.
Oh
See
yeah,
ya,
I
Luis.
doubt I even scratched his paint. But he decided he could hold it and speared across the track.
Sounds like he did.
All right, we're done.